How's it going, what's up guys, and welcome to another game pickups video. And it's been a hot minute since I've done one of these, frankly, because I've just had a lot of other things to film, a lot of wands to unbox, because I'm doing that now for some reason. See, without further ado, that's not important, so we're going to get into some game pickups video today. And I'm going to show you a couple of things that I've picked up around this month and stuff. The Nintendo 2DS, sorry about that. Why I got this was because I just heard a lot of bad things about it. I wanted to try this thing out for myself. I picked it up for about $100 from some chick in Miranda. It came with about 10 games, and I decided to buy all 10 of her games because, you know, why would I not want to do that? And it just basically, this just takes the 3D out of the 3DS, basically. It's just a really great way to show off the 3DS's capabilities of the instead of just having this stupid 3D thing that nobody else uses. I use it sometimes, but I prefer not to use it. That's just my take on it. And it came built in with bloody Mario Kart 7, so I'm gonna have to add that to the collection at some point. So yeah, next thing is we're going to talk about a really sick RPG called Monark Deluxe Edition. This is a really sprawling Japanese school RPG, and it's really quite gets deep into the lore of itself. Follow your ego, control the madness. This is it's a turn-based RPG. The story is basically your principal has basically taken over the school, and now him doing that it's released some sort of deadly mist that's turning the school into these demons. The school from this big corporation guy, and there's a little rodent character, because you know what other anime inspired game does not talk about this rodent character. It's really weird. It's really sick, and I need to play a lot more of it. I got hooked when I played it, and I just wanted to skip through the dialogue because I just thought it was not important, but it was important. I just wasn't there for the dialogue at all. Your fellow team, I think, to your roster, they can help you out with fighting and stuff, and they'll follow you around the school and stuff, and it's just a really sick game. And I do like the art style. I forget to show you, it's got a reverse backing to it too. I'll do a picture of it that I forgot to do before this sort of thing. Yeah, this was really sick, and I highly recommend you pick it up. This one is called 2 Point Hospital. I have been after this game for a very long time. Mostly because I grew up in the PC era. A lot of people think I grew up in the DS, which I did, but before I got a DS and a 3DS and all that other jazz and a Wii, I was very heavily into the PC side of things, in Age of Empires and Pajama Sam 2. And another game was a game called Theme Hospital. It was a hospital simulator where you could basically create your own hospital and manage it all with all these goofy shenanigans. It was really revolutionary for the time. Now, I would love to add that specific game to the collection, but I frankly don't think my PC would be able to run it because it's very old, and I think it used to run Windows XP or something, and I just would rather play this, to be honest. I got a lot of the vibes from that game with this one. You agree to with the main. I don't know who the main character is. I guess he's a doctor. I don't know what his name is. Here's the guy's name on screen. There you go. If there's nothing there, there's nothing there. Basically, you have to create a hospital and cure people. There's people walking around with light bulbs on the top of their head, basically, and you've got to actually solve the illness, and based on how they'll feel. Sometimes they won't even get cured. Sometimes they're gonna they'll stomp out of the freaking hospital in a really annoying manner because they've been raiding around all day because you don't have enough of the specific type of clinic in the area. So yeah, that's another reason why it's really cool. I got to making a massive sprawling hospital that's not the main one. And now I've unlocked a new hospital that's got like some sort of boat thing to it. It's really, really weird. But yeah, this is freaking unreal, and I highly, highly recommend you pick it up. I think Retro Girls UK picked the game up as well. Before I did, I'm like, oh god damn, I need to pick that game up. And I did. I got it from eBay. I forget how much I paid for it. I don't care. Whatever. I know it wasn't $100. It would have been about $60 or whatever. But this is an awesome, awesome game that you highly need to pick up if you're a Switch fan. Or a PC fan, for that matter. Okay, next game we have is Rayman Origins for the 3DS. Now, this is a really cool side-scrolling platformer that allows you to be not only Rayman, but whatever the heck this blue character is. I'll put his name on screen here, there. I don't know what his name is. It should tell you me on the back of it, which I'm not going to do because I've just overdubbed it. Anyway, so basically, I didn't get to play much of this. The side-scrolling stories was really, really fun. I had a lot more fun with this game than I did with this one, which we'll get to talk about soon. It's actually really, really sick. I actually got stuck in the hub world because I thought I had to save for a certain amount of time, but that wasn't the case. I could have just played the entire level with Rayman, but I chose, for some reason, this blue character because he's cool. I don't know what the story is behind this, but I don't think, to be honest. It just says play as Rayman and Glowbox and explore Rayman's magical universe. So I don't know what this. So Rayman is back. Jump into this this all new adventure full of surprise and epic boss battles. So yeah, that's really, so the story of this was really self-explanatory. I think I showed you a bit of the cutscenes, which I like to do now, because sometimes you need that sort of thing. This was really, really sick, and I'm dying to play more. Next one we have is Happy Feet 2. Now I don't know what's with this case. It's the 2 is supposed to be rainbow for some reason. I have no idea why. It's just the emulator that I was using decided to use that. Oh yeah, it's because this guy's I'll just put him on screen. So basically, this is just it's another side scroller, and picking up like some like coins or rings. You actually pick up music notes because it's all about music and dancing. It's basically just a side-scrolling movie game basically. I would have told you about the story, but I didn't give any shit whatsoever. I knew it was something to do with dancing and something to do with the movie. I haven't seen Happy Feet 2, and I don't plan to. But yeah, this was a bit of a weird find that I just decided to pick up for some reason. I don't know why I picked it up. It's just gonna be part of the collection, to be honest. I'll play it one day and see if I'm a little bit I'm a little less harsher with that game. Anyway, next one is Bob the Builder Festival of Fun. Festival of Fun. There we go. I was surprised to find this at CEX. I'm like, I've got to get this. It's a Bob the Builder game. He was part of my childhood. That's all I basically watched as a kid. Bob the Builder. If you don't know who Bob the Builder is, he's a tradie. He basically he's a bricklayer. He fixes things and he has the whole catchphrase, "Can we fix it? Yes, we can." The weird other trucks that are there for honestly comedy purposes in this thing is really good. And it says celebrating 10 years of Bob the Builder. So it's been around for 10 years since this game was released too. I don't know why I did that. Is this the best game? Not in the slightest, but I had a blast playing it because it was just fun to play the builder game, because it's something that got released in PAL territories that I just thought was cool. It's basically a lot of mini games. I think I had to pick up some trash and put it in the corresponding bins that I struggled to do with the first recording, but I figured out how to do it. And then you had to basically clear this path of any like debris or like rocks and stuff, basically so people don't trip over or anything. It's not a bad game, but I honestly, I'd play something else besides this, but I'm glad I picked this up because it's Bob the Builder. Okay, we have two stinkers on the Wii here. This was freaking terrible, and there was so many I'm gonna say AI or AR issues with this. My character was turning around and doing a lot of 360s when I was supposed to be hunting for animals. So imagine there's this freaking deer, right, and he's just seeing somebody go. Imagine how freaking stupid that would look if there was a deer in the wild that is supposed to be running away, and he's seeing that thing. It'd be just weird. I didn't play much of this. What I could record was just me firing my weapon because I frankly couldn't find any wildlife to shoot, to be honest. It's a very time-consuming game if you can even get past the horrible controls. It is possible. I had to stand. So to get in the AR control, to the AR sensor bar to work, I had to stand basically where I am now, but facing my computer. That's how far I needed to be away from the AR controller to work. Otherwise, I'd be freaking doing the whole this thing doing like that. That's what I'd be doing. This isn't the best. I picked it up because of the collection, basically. It's very, very weird, but it was a cool experience, I guess. Next, we have Sonic and the Secret Rings. This is basically, I forget the story, but I think some wizard. I don't even know the story. I wasn't even paying attention. I think. It's some weird Japanese chick that's got trapped in a lamp and you gotta save her, and you're supposed to be saving Amy, I think, in this game, but I think you're saving some weird Japanese chick for some reason. It's like the whole Sonic 3D sort of thing. But what I played basically was the tutorial stages. I just thought that was the game. But anyway, it is what it is. The way you control Sonic, I was not a fan of. You have to get a Wii remote. Actually, I'll get my Wii remote out here. So here's the Wii remote. So you basically have to do this basically to maneuver Sonic. Basically, wasn't a fan of this. I just not a fan of motion control thing that you got to do here. But yeah, that was just for that thing. Put that over there. Anyway, I didn't enjoy that game. This game very much. Just very, very weird. I need to play a little more of it to possibly like it a little more. It was very, very, very weird, and I'm sure this has its fan base. I'm not down for it. Not right now, at least. Okay, next we have is probably one of the biggest games of its generation, GTA 5. Now, if you've not heard of GTA 5, I'm going to explain it to you. Basically, you play as Trevor, Michael, and Franklin, and they're all gangsters. They've got to do heists to basically make a living and survive. At the end of the game, you have to choose either to kill Michael, to kill Trevor, or to do a death wish, basically, which is to take on the evil corporation, basically, and basically go fuck everybody else over. But this is probably one of the best video games in its entirety. Like, the amount of people that this game pissed off that are parents, they pissed off reporters. It's just freaking awesome. I probably don't need to explain very much to you what GTA 5 is. If you've been living under a rock, then you're seeing on screen what the game's gonna look like. It's free roam. You can travel from Los Santos to the sandy shores, and you can do that all in real time. You can take a joyride if you want to. It's one of the best games in its entirety. This was free for me on PS4. I got it from the Salvos, and they don't like to thing with R18 plus in case some kid comes in and picks this game up and say, "Oh yeah, can I buy this game?" And then the Salvos will get freaking sued because this freaking 8-year-old kid is experiencing drugs, sexual references, and swearing, basically, because he's a stupid kid. Anyway, but yeah, that's basically all I got to say about this game. It's just really, really sick. If you've not played GTA 5, what are you doing? Stop this recording right now. You can come watch this later. Play GTA 5. Play it, because it's awesome, okay? If you've not played it and you're some weird person that doesn't like Grand Theft Auto 5, play it, man. It's one of the best games of its generation, and this is a lot of people's favorite game, and it still is my favorite game, to be honest. I'm not even gonna touch upon GTA Online, because that's an entire thing in itself, is where you can create a new character, and you can basically get a job, steal cars, basically live out your wildest dreams. Something that you never got to do. Like, for instance, this is a bit of a side rant. I've always wanted to ride a Harley Davidson. Because I just think the bikes are so cool, but I got to do it in this game. You get to basically have your own bike again, basically, if you want to. Nobody joined the thing, but at least I've got it, and I can just joyride along with a Harley Davidson, which I've always dreamed of doing. It's freaking amazing. Next game. This I've got to play more of. This is Dollhouse. I think I got this as a Christmas present. Basically, it's a horror game. I don't know much of the story. To enter the mind of Marie, a detective suffering from anemia, loss of yourself in the intense game of cat and mouse, as you attempt to interpret and it's basically a horror game. Yeah. Anyway, you basically got it's a horror game basically of cat and mouse. There's one evil guy. Basically, I haven't played much of this. I've got to do it better. Hopefully the game capture is gonna sell you on this, because I didn't know much of the story. Start off, I think you're a character with a glass eye, and you basically wake up and you've got to find your glass, you got to find a torch, and you got to survive. I got to play more of this game, because it's a horror game that I've not played, and I'm really into it. It's really, really, really sick. I've got to play more of it. I've got to do like a gameplay or something on that once I finish Life is Strange. Okay, here we have Farcry Primal. I totally missed this unbelievable game when it came out. I don't know what I was into when this game came out. I might have been just focused on other games. Maybe Xbox I would have been. I mean, I probably came out on Xbox. I think why I didn't pick this game up was because my horrible experience with Far Cry 2, I just didn't like the game very much. It might have been because it was too hard, but this was freaking amazing. I fucking loved it. I played this for about an hour after I did screen capture for this. It was freaking amazing, to the point of when I got out of the opening cutscene, the first thing that I wanted to do was take on a mammoth, which I couldn't freaking. I died about 5 times, and then it turned out I had to follow an NPC to a group of other NPCs to take on a mammoth. and I just decided to take on the mammoth by myself, and I got royally fucked over because I just don't think you could do it. This is a freaking amazing game. I've got to play more of this. I'm probably gonna play this a bit more in my free time than worry about playing it like doing a YouTube video. This is amazing. This game. It takes place in the of the caveman, basically. I forgot what year it takes place in. Yeah, 10,000 BC. That's what year it takes place in. And you've got to gather materials for a spear and a crossbow, not a crossbow, just a bow, and you've got to hunt down things. I think there was a point in the game that wasn't caught on camera where I was trying to find some sort of evil protagonist, and I was following his footsteps, and it got to this dark part of the game, and I was so terrified because God knows what I was gonna find, and I got attacked by a pack of freaking wild dogs, and the only thing I had to defend myself was a flaming torch, and I was just like like that, basically. It was freaking unreal. It wasn't even what I was supposed to be doing, but I ended up doing it, and then after that I just went back to tracking this. It was either a wolf or some protagonist, basically. That's all it was. It was just freaking unreal. The game was freaking absolutely cool. I really do want to play more of this. But I'm going to play it in my free time because I don't think people are going to want to watch a game that's about freaking, probably about 20 years old, maybe 10 years old, I guess. So yeah, next game is Jurassic World Evolution 2. Now, I've not played the first one. Basically like a theme hospital, but it's a Jurassic Park sort of theme park simulator. You basically have to create your own Jurassic Park, and really bothered me, there was no freaking dinosaurs in the game. I think they come later on when your park's more complete. I didn't get to that bit. I just wanted to, you know, showcase what the game looks like in the opening cutscenes. That's what I wanted to do. I'm pretty sure this is a great game. I just wanted to know whether Jurassic Park was, but now I know. I'm probably I'll play a little bit off camera. Maybe I might play this with Indominus Rex Zero because it's a massive Jurassic Park fan. He's probably played this game, but it'd be good to play with somebody who knows a bit more about the Jurassic Park series than what I do. So yeah, that's basically all I have time for today. It's just, this has basically just been, I haven't done one of these because, honestly, it takes a long time to create this content. It's a little bit more than just saying, oh yeah, this is Jurassic World Evolution, next game. I do a little bit more, I go into a bit more detail with the stuff that I do. I actually play the games, record them, and do research, and I don't go over prices because it's not important. But I want to let you guys know of games that I really like, and I want you to pick them up, because if this game, like, I totally missed out on this game, and I love this thing to pieces. I want to showcase you guys that, basically, because if you've not played Farcry Primal, then I wanted you to pick it up because I had a blast. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, and what was your favorite game that I showcased? My favorite games were in the thumbnail. So if you're just someone who clicks on a video without seeing the thumbnail, I'm probably just gonna get into it. I'm just gonna get into it. My favorite games was Dollhouse, 2 Point Hospital, and Monark. My top 3. Oh yeah, and Farcry Primal. Those are my 3 favorite games of the bunch. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit the like bell, the like button, the notification bell. But do one of these things that I always forget to do. Click the bell icon. So thank you so much for watching and listening to me ramble about games that I absolutely freaking love. Just thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later, my friends. See you later. Bye bye.